all day, just me, by myself, on the block, holding it down, gun in my waist, straight faced, by myself. One bed, one pillowcase, one pillow. Ain't nobody around me. It was early. Woke up, went back to sleep, took a nap. Okay. This episode's not me trying to be Kevin Hart in his comedy, but we are talking about something. Never shutting it off. Hey guys, it's me. Welcome to Mental Policing. Hey friends, and welcome back to Mental Policing. 'Tis I would. I started out giving a bit from Kevin Hart's comedy and taking on a persona on all day, every day. Now, I know he's talking about being in prison. If you listen to the whole skit, he discusses how when his uncle gets out of prison after 15 years, he still acts like he's in prison. He does different phrases that no one understands, his mannerisms, the way he works, the way he functions. He's socially awkward. They're angry for no reason. They're strange people. Is anyone picking up any similarities? Well, if not, I'll break it down for you. When we're in the police academy, we're basically told we're Spider-Man, and with great power comes great responsibility. Okay, maybe that's a bit extreme, but it's taught to us that in the beginning that we never shut off our policeness and to always stay alert. Always be prepared. And I stand by that statement 100%. Always be prepared. To give a little more insight about me, let me tell you a little bit about how I stay prepared. I'm a runner. That's right. I enjoy running. In my age, it's considered more of jogging. But nonetheless, that's what I do to help me distress. So while I'm running, I play the what if game. And I have music in usually, but I'm always playing the what if game. What if I'm running along and a car crashes? What would I do? What if I run past a business, two people are fighting? Do I intervene? Do I call 911? Then what if someone is actively getting raped or murdered? I run by banks all the time. What if a bank's being held up? What do I do? I'm obviously not carrying a weapon in these scenarios, but how would I be prepared? When I was in the academy, this is how I understood it. Always run the what if, and always be ready to take action. But I must have missed the class that said we can never shut it off. That we have to be everything, always police, all the time, no matter what. And when I get home, I have to be ready to jump into action, even if the action's not looking for me. We all know these guys and gals. And they get home, the radio stays on, the computer's up, it's running in the background, dispatch screen is on, just in case. They eat, sleep, and they poop police. They may even randomly show up somewhere because they were just, quote unquote, in the area. Do they ever shut it off? Do they take a break? And at what expense are they doing this? On the previous episode, I talked about home life. And I do believe that these officers have a more difficult relationship when they're at home because they never shut it off. If all of your time, energy, and efforts go into being a member of the Blue Line Squad, how do you have time to put in where it's most needed? At home. Have you ever walked into someone's house and it's blue line everywhere? Their plates back to blue. Their dog's named Kilo, Nero, Taz, Delta, or some variant of that. And it has to be a breed of dog that might tie into police to be a police canine. They weren't selected for it, but, maybe if they raise their own dog. Maybe they have family photos in their uniforms, or their babies are cuddled up in daddy's uniform belt. And let's not forget the tattoos. It's all gave some and some gave all. Those kind of things. That might be military, but you get my point. And I tease about these things, but what's the message that you're giving? What are you saying to everyone around you or that comes into your home? All day, just me, by myself. If someone comes into your home and they don't have every bit of police in common with you, or some variant of that, are they okay to be there? Is it awkward? But would. We have to be ready. We have to back the blue. It's us against the world, remember? This is what I hear when I all the time when I talk to people about this, and this is what I tell them. So I tell them to tone it down just a little bit, and I'll break it down. So be ready. We have to be ready. Hell yes, we have to be ready. You better be. If I'm on or off duty and I see an officer that needs my help, like my actual help, not just standing on the roadside chit-chatting and I roll up and, hey guys, do you need anything? No, not that guy. Then you can bet your behind I would jump in, and I expect every one of you to do the same thing. But you know what? There are a lot of good officers out there. Officers know how to do their job, and they also know when to call for help in the moment that they need it. They also know when they need a civilian to keep moving. That's you. You're a civilian in certain moments. Keep moving. Back to blue. What does that mean? Well, support them. It doesn't mean you paint yourself, your house, your neighbor's cat in the blue line and erect statues of St. Michael all over the place. Back them. Support them. Support the cause and help when you have the time. If fundraisers you want to donate to, then donate to them. By all means, go for it. If you fly a blue line flag in front of your house, awesome. But I offer my advice. Dedicate a wall, a room, or just a corner of your house to backing the blue. But leave it limited to that. And this will help you with the feeling that you may have that you need to support and that you are supporting, but also keeps the rest of your world in perspective. If you want to get a police-related tattoo, do it too. That's fine. But don't forget about all the other amazing artwork that you could do and cover your canvas. I'm showing my guns here for those of you watching the video. It's us against the world. Yes and no. I make a conscious effort to go home and be home. If you train your mind to believe that everyone is out to get you or hates the police, you will eventually begin to believe that. Any hashtag that supports only one group of people is also divisive. Don't forget that just because you have your convictions and believe that police hold an important role in society, doesn't mean everybody believes that. In fact, while you argue that people are taught to hate the police, there might be some police that are taught to hate others. I'll suggest it again in case you missed it in episode 1. Get a hobby. Don't make overtime your hobby, and don't make police work your hobby. It's important to your mental health that you stay grounded and not be so consumed by law enforcement that you forget everything else exists. If you have or find yourself in this category, please fix it. I promise it's not too late. When you're on duty, be on duty. Be the best version of that you can be. But you aren't a robot. You shouldn't work all the time. You should enjoy life. Work shouldn't take over that. And this may shock you, but there are a lot of people that will start to distance themselves from you because of you. Because you can't do anything but talk shop. Everybody is an a-hole and everybody's stupid. This isn't fun to be around. So get grounded. Take a time out and allow yourself to have some fun. You can be safe, you can have fun, and you can stay aware all at the same time. If you're listening and don't know how to turn it off, reach out to me and I can help you. I'll walk you through it. You are human and you're allowed to have fun. You're allowed to live, and if you cannot function because you feel you can't shut it off, get some help. If this job is destroying your family life, your friends, and everything in between just because nobody understands you, maybe it's time to be a little bit introspective. And maybe, just maybe, this job isn't for you anymore. And hopefully those listen will understand that I'm concerned for your mental health. I'm concerned for the mental health of our police officers. We need to take care of our minds, because if we don't, we head down a dark and a lonely path. So stay safe, my friends. Get a hobby, find joy in life outside of police work, and seek help should you ever need it. This is Wood, and I do have your 6. I'll see you on the next one. At least it was worth the try. At least it was worth the try.